Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we are going to go for another drive this morning. Why? Because they're easy to do. And this will kind of be the flip side of the video I did yesterday about stress and stressors and all that stuff, because some of the things that I was a little stressed about have been removed. One of the larger items being the Starlink satellite thing refund, which I got totally yesterday. Not only did I get the refund, I got it went to my credit card. It's already there. I mean, it shows pending the total refund of $693.22. So that was quick. How it happened, I don't know. I guess I must have hit the right spot somewhere. And I don't know if it was the bank because I disputed the charge or something I did, but whatever, the package is on the way back and the credit is on my card. So that's good. Thank you, Starlink. And number two, I had been waiting for a refund for some sunglasses that I ordered the frames were out of stock. I've been waiting on that refund for about 3 weeks, and it posted today. Ta-da! Big day at the bank. Big day on my credit card. But enough said. That's 2 out of the way. And then number 3 was the pending building of the tiny home here in Capitan, New Mexico. And that is one of those que sera things. Whatever will be, will be. You know, because I'm thinking, don't give me time to think because I'll change my mind. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to get me, you got to act quick. So with that in mind, what else? Let me think. Because I was thinking, actually, while I was walking this morning, I was thinking, well, hell, why don't you just keep the motorhome? And if you need to repair a refrigerator or a roof AC or do a new roof, hell, that's a hell of a lot cheaper than building a home, And of course, the only real little glitch in that plan is the fact that you can only park an RV and live in it on a city lot in Capitan for 6 months a year. So I could probably get a waiver because I can't find a builder and all that crap, but we'll see. And then go to Texas. I don't know. I mean, and just use the RV to go to Texas in the winter or whenever, or go wherever the hell I want to again. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that there's going to be the RV parks are going to fill up. I'll say that because a lot of these RVers are going to move off the road and start paying by the month because $4.50 to $5 a gallon for regular unleaded gasoline, that ain't going to fit their budget too well. So that's okay. But anyway, that's kind of the tentative plan. I might go do a little traveling. Who knows? But at least I have that flexibility to do that because I haven't sold the RV yet. But I would like to go back down to Texas. I'm hoping the house sells here in the next couple of months. I'll go back down to Texas and get the Chevy Spark and a few minor items and get me a car tow dolly, which is, there's no difference between using a tow dolly and using a Blue Ox hitch. Okay, as far as towing the car, you're still towing 2,500 pounds. Well, with the tow dolly, it weighs probably, I don't know, I think a tow dolly probably weighs around 800 pounds, something like that. So it probably weighs a good, it's heavier than the Blue Ox hitch for sure, that you use when you can tow them all 4 wheels down. The tow dolly I'm talking about, that's the one that gets the front wheels off the ground. And so we may do that. And, the adventure for me continues. Why am I going to Carrizozo this morning? Well, because I got a letter from the Department of Motor Vehicles in New Mexico saying that they don't show that my vehicle's insured. Well, Geico's got it insured. I don't know why they don't know. And we did the proof of insurance thing while I was at DMV when I registered the car in my name. But so I'm driving back over to the DMV in Carrizozo this morning to be sure that they have my insurance on file and everything is okay. Because you do have to have proof of insurance in New Mexico. You don't have to have your car inspected, but you do have to have proof of insurance. And I've gotten addicted to this good ice. You know what I mean? Every morning I go by Brewers now. See, I'm always a proponent of form good habits and become their slave, okay? It's going by the little gas station and getting a Diet Dr. Pepper mixed in with a little root beer with some good ice. Is that a good habit? No, it's not. And I know it. It costs me $30 a month, okay? But, guys, I don't want to be perfect. I just don't. A little imperfection is kind of appreciated. You know what I mean? I don't know of anybody that's what I would call perfect, but there's some that are close. I mean, well, I say close. Close in what sense? Mentally, physically, whatever. But enough said. Moving right along, guys. Beautiful day. What's the temperature, Rusty? Temperature right now shows to be 68 here. It'll be a little bit warmer when we get to Carrizozo, but I'm in no hurry. And something else, just so you know, my budget for gasoline for, when I'm traveling or like out like this in my motorhome is usually around $300 a month. And I'll be traveling in this car. I average, I probably average, there's some days I don't use it, and what I mean. The overall average, probably about 40 miles a day. So we're looking at 1,200 miles a month, 40 gallons, round numbers. And 40 gallons, $160 a month. Be about 180 at $4.50 a gallon. Right now it's $4.09, but so that's not bad. That fits in the budget. It's still a little hard to bite. When I go up and get 6 gallons and it's $25. You know what I mean? For some reason that just does not go in right. And for you guys getting diesel, oh my goodness, my. That's another world. So. Moving right along, so stressors are moving out now, and the only stressors I got on me now is something I created on my own, and I do have total control over it. There's actually two. One is the selling the home in Texas. I will continue along that vein because I don't plan to use it anymore. And I may already have a buyer, I'm not sure. And as far as building a home in New Mexico, see that, I really, I've said this before, I've built a home myself, I've had homes built, and there's never been, isn't that a beautiful view right there through that window? I mean, just perfect, right? Yeah. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, but I don't know, I've said this off a few times too. Why would I want to leave here? I don't. And that's that's one of the reasons I'd build a home. Because I could, be here year round if I chose to, or be here any month I wanted to be, as long as I wanted to be. And, is living in RV parks really all that bad? It just depends, babe. I mean, it's like winning the lottery. If you go in, get between, or, you get stuck between two RVs, your chances of having barking dogs are doubled. And so that's the way that goes. And what else? So but it doesn't happen all the time. It's just, I don't even know why people who live in RV parks want to have dogs, but that's their choice, because it's almost inhumane to me to have an animal like that penned up in a house, a very small spot, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And some people cage them. They train them to cage, and I just can't stand to see that. Now, does that mean they're wrong and I'm right? No, it just means they're doing what they do and I'm doing what I do. And I'll tell you a story about RV parks, and I know I've told you this, some of you old dogs will remember it, but I was in Alvarado, Texas one time, and got an outside spot, but it was beside a lady that was, back then she was in her 80s, and she was hard of hearing, and which was not bad. I didn't have any problem with that. But what she would do is she would watch television late at night, like from 12 to 3 a.m., and since she couldn't hear, she turned the television all the way up, okay? And anyway, I talked to her one day, and she said, yeah, I'm sorry about that, blah, blah. Yeah, she's sorry about it. She never stopped it, but I suggested that she get her a headset. She'd be able to hear it better, and she could turn the volume down. She wouldn't do it. Even the owner suggested that to her, and she'd been there so long, he caved in, and he moved me. But he moved me to a quieter site, but there was a guy with a diesel dually next to me, he pulled a big fifth wheel, and every morning he'd get up. This was in the fall of the year. Or I don't know if he got up or not. He may have had one of those automatic start things. But anyway, he would start his diesel and idle it till he got ready to go, which could be 30 minutes to an hour, okay? Well, while it's idling, that huge exhaust pipe was pointed straight at my RV, all right? So every morning I got gassed, or whatever you want to call it, or dieseled, that diesel smell. So I had to move from that spot too. Anyway, it all worked out finally, but those are the things you run into when you move into an RV park, because the spaces are extremely narrow. Sometimes if people have pop-outs and they're in the same position, and they're side by side, the pop-outs are 6 inches apart. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're just rambling on here. I'm going to get into this. I just love this, these drives here. This is so much different than the drive from going to Ruidoso. I don't know why I did that. I guess that's better. I don't know. But notice there's clouds, guys. There's kids out here 12 years old that have never seen clouds. And I know there's kids out here 12 years old that have never seen rain, But yeah, we've got clouds today. You know what I mean? When I went walking this morning, I just stared up at the sky like, what in the world? Is that a spaceship? But anyway, on the way to Carrizozo, New Mexico, guys, this is Rusty 78609. Just letting you know that, if, and I think I'll title this video, give yourself, wait 24 hours, before you make a decision or whatever, because what a difference a day makes. There's a song about that, and it's so true, man. What a difference a day makes. But anyway, guys, from On the Road 380, going to Carrizozo at about, I don't know what time it is here, 9:30. Anyway, this is Rusty 78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, keep your health the best you can, and enjoy your life the best you can, because it's the only one you got. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.